Hello YouTube, it's RJ the West here. So today I'm going to show you how to make a pretty good breakfast around at 5:30 in the morning. As you guys can see, it's still dark out. So here's the ingredients that we're going to be using for the breakfast. We got our power greens, which consists of spinach and kale and stuff. Got mushrooms, some eggs, and side dish, oatmeal, casein protein, and creatine. We're going to make ourselves a pretty good breakfast here. I have to keep my hands free. So we're going to start by adding a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Not sure if the camera's got a good angle on that. Oh, these are some small eggs. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Luckily, I have a lid for this. I keep it just slightly above low. And we're going to start our tea. Yes, make tea in the morning. Alright, let's go see what kind of tea we're going to have today. We are going to use, well, okay, so I use a variety of teas. I don't specifically stay to one kind. So today, like for example, I'm going to use this and this. That's just for today. Whoop, sorry about that. And I always combine my tea with at least two different types of tea. Adds a unique flavor blend. You know what I'm saying? Let's put the eggs back in the refrigerator. All right. While our eggs are cooking, we're gonna use our oatmeal. So let's up to that. I'm gonna change angle my camera real quick. There we go. So I use casein protein powder for my oatmeal. Throw 1 scoop in there. And I use 1 serving of this in the morning with my oatmeal. And I decided to have it in a larger jar because it is kind of a pain sometimes to open that tiny little jar. And you see how small that is? You can't even stick your hand in there. This powder is really jumpy. It would literally bounce off the scoop. All right. You guys hear that sizzle sizzle? I use olive oil for this. I tried using other types, but it didn't work out too well. Yeah. All right, we're just gonna have to wait a few till the eggs are done. Uh, Okay, it sounds like the eggs are done cooking. I always cook the eggs first. It varies from day to day, too. No 2 days are the same. Now, power greens, it's optional. I like having it, though. It's always nice to have some vegetables in the morning. Cook it right down, guys. It cooks right down. Let's go ahead and put this back in the fridge. Now, it doesn't take very long to cook the power greens. Now, if you're wondering what the tea is for, I'll show you in a few seconds. It's like off center there. Oh, look at that. And now, the favorite part. Now, for the mushrooms, I personally use butter. It enhances the flavor. Oh, that's just the right amount of butter, too. So, keep that on low. Now, that's actually what this is for. I mean, I could use a butter knife, but butter knives are not as good at cutting things, if you know what I'm saying. All right, just one more mushroom. Now, mushrooms are actually probably the easiest thing to cook here. Simply just due to the fact that, like, you can't really overcook them, no matter how hard you try. Oh, yeah. Gotta keep those juices in there. Let's put this back in the fridge. Tea should be done soon. I know I can still see some of the power greens in there. I'm not worried about it. It sounds like the mushrooms are almost done. As I said, guys, it doesn't take long to cook mushrooms. I don't really cook them for very long. Woo! That one almost fell out. Let's put this in the sink. Alright. Now that may not look like a lot of food. It really isn't. Eggs are small. I normally go up to 4 eggs a day. Now for the special ingredient. Pizza seasoning. You gotta love your pizza seasoning. Alright. Oh, look at that. Tea kettle's almost done. Wait for it. Wait for it. And done. Hope you guys can see this alright. Yeah, you guys know exactly where I'm going with this. I use the tea to power up my oatmeal. Oh, I'll show you guys. Now, I don't just use the tea. It makes the oatmeal a little, shall we say, hard to eat. I use milk. Milk acts like a softener. Makes the oatmeal softer. Add a splash of maple syrup. Oh my god, look at the dry patches in there. Oh god, you gotta love those dry patches. That's why you gotta make sure you stir. Stir, stir, stir. The last thing you want to do is bite into your oatmeal and then bite into a dry patch. Ugh. No one wants that. And that is how you make a good breakfast. All right. Yep. Courtesy of me.